Hey guys, you slash John was never here. Today I'm reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid Baking Drummies. And just like last time, this story was not made by me. It was made by you slash Alexdionisos. And I actually pronounced that right. I'm just going to go right ahead into it. Thursday. While Raleigh was out last night on a drop, I did some research on Gary Goodman. Turns out he's got an interesting past. He even did some time in jail for an incident a few years ago. Let's just say he's not allowed within 30 blocks of a middle school, which is a problem, since that's where Raleigh and I operate the most. Speaking of Raleigh, he came back from his run looking absolutely terrified. Raleigh explained that the drop was going well, and right as he was about to get the money, Lawrence Hink, then the renowned hitman known as Uncle Larry, showed up. Guess who's here? Uncle Larry! Ah! The only reason Raleigh made it out was because Larry struck the boiler, which blew up and sent him flying. I told Raleigh about Goodman, and that seemed to get him back on track. So we set up an appointment with Goodman for tomorrow and got to work figuring out how to get rid of Larry. We knew that as long as Larry was still out there, no drummy dealer was safe. And even though we were all technically rivals, the old saying, the enemy of my enemy is a friend, comes to mind. If we can get someone to help take out Larry, then who's to say we can't take out two birds with one stone? Friday. After school, when Raleigh and I got back to the RV to make a batch of drummies for Bryce, we found a huge surprise waiting for us. Mom. This whole time, I've been so careful to keep Mom from finding out about our drummy operation, and here she was practically inviting herself in.
Greg, you need to stay away from the trailer. There's a ton of illegal drummies in there. I'm trying to call your uncle to get him to confess to having them. Then I'm calling the cops.
As easy as it would have been to pin the whole thing on Uncle Gary, I wasn't about to let Mom think he was running my operation. Mom, those drummies are mine. Raleigh and I have been in business all school year. No need for cops. Well, that went as well as I thought it would.
Let me get this straight. You and Rowley are drummy dealers?
Yes, and we've made over $2,500 this week alone. I finally have my own income.
Gregory Heffley, you know drummies are illegal. I need to go to the police with this.
As Mom dialed the police, my mind was racing. If I surrendered to Mom, I'd be grounded for who knows how long. On the other hand, I'd lose everything if the police got me. Of course, you don't become top drummy dealer of Plainview MS by being dumb. You have to think fast, and that's exactly what I did. Cook for me! I realized my story wasn't the tightest, but if it got Larry locked up and got us off the hook, then I deserved a Pulitzer. Believe it or not, that worked.
Hello? Police? A man named Lawrence Hinke who operates under the name Uncle Larry.
Mom told Raleigh and I to go home, but we had no intention of going home since our meeting with Goodman was in a few hours. In that time, we decided to see Albert since he was the only one who told us about drummies, but he didn't really seem to be in the mood to talk. Listen, Albert, too many people are onto you. 3, 4, 5, 5, and then Clive! Clive, get it? Clive! I'll come back later then. I left Albert to whatever he was doing and headed downtown with Raleigh to meet Goodman at the address he gave us. Is this some kind of joke? After waiting for about 20 minutes, Raleigh started to worry we had walked into another sting. Listen, Greg, I know you hired this guy, but I keep feeling like Baby Gibson is going to show up again. I'm scared, man. After another 30 minutes passed, Raleigh had convinced me that we were most likely in danger, and we were about to leave. Then Goodman finally showed up. Look, I'm a pretty desperate guy and all, but I think I made a bad choice here. Gentlemen, did you know you have rights? The Declaration of Independence says so. Still, I can't get too harsh. We explained our situation to Goodman, and this was how that went. And now my mom, Papa Tony, and Uncle Larry are on my... I might have bought some time, but they'll catch up to us eventually. What should we do? Come on, dude. I'm getting nervous over here. Alright, you definitely need to keep the Larry story up with your mom. But for the others, have you considered murder? After he suggested this, Raleigh and I just left. We went to him to stay out of trouble, not to get ourselves into more. I'll admit, I'm scared. If hearing things in class is any sign. Mr. Heffley, did you finish your murder assignment last night? Monday. Things for me have been, well, since we met with Goodman the other day. Raleigh was so upset that I hired someone who pushed murder that he actually left the business. No, absolutely not. When it was just us selling chicken wings, I was down. But now your so-called lawyer is telling us to go against Joshy's. Look, Goodman was a mistake, I'll admit. We're not gonna murder anyone, Raleigh, honest. Get out, Greg. You're in danger, and I don't want to be in danger for stupid drummies. Now, Raleigh and I have had our share of fights, drummies or no drummies, but he went too far this time. I give him a piece of my mind. Raleigh, who do you think you're talking to? Let me tell you, friend, I'm not in danger. No, I am the danger. I'm not the nerd who answers a knock at the classroom door and gets pantsed. No, I am the one who knocks. Even though that speech was awesome, I still had to leave Rowley's house. So now I'm on my own. I have a ton of things to do. While keeping up the drummy business, I've gotta find a way to take out not only Uncle Larry, but Papa Tony and the Mingos. On a positive, I decided on an alias name. Heffenberg.